last typical question which HR generally asks, or anyone for that matter asks generally at the last, this is probably most of the time the last question of the interview is, do you have any questions? So this is the question which the HR asks, that do you have any question? Do you want to ask anything? So apart from the salary and job role, what all things, ma'am, do you think that we can ask or we should be focusing upon to create a good impression?
Apart from the salary and the job role, you can ask more information. In fact, grab this opportunity when you are being given to ask questions, okay, to know more about the job role. What does the job require? To know about the company, right? Projects, upcoming projects. Use this opportunity to get more clarity, more information, more insight about the particular, job description or profile, or the responsibilities that you would require to handle, right? I think that is a really good question to ask, because that shows your keen interest in the job role. And it also shows that when you're seeking clarity, you have the assertiveness to ask the question regarding the job, right? So these are the two important aspects which come across when you ask a question about the job role or job profile. So salary, of course, as Prathamesh rightly mentioned, apart from that. Then you could also ask questions about what are, if, I'm selected, which I'm looking forward to, okay? What would be the next steps? Or what is the, growth options in your organization? Or I would like to grow in your organization, right? So what are the different profiles which I can explore? Or anything regarding your growth, okay, or your journey in the organization. I think these are the two safe questions that you can ask. I always tell my students that it's a good idea to ask about, what are the skill sets required in this particular job profile. You can also ask that, what exactly the interviewer is looking for in a candidate for this job position. I think this is also a very relevant question because you're trying to understand the expectations of the interviewer, and thus you can script your answers better if it is asked earlier. If it's asked towards the end, then of course you can ask that, you can say that I have these particular qualities and skill set, and I'm looking at, handling these particular roles, and I hope that this is suitable. So it's a question, but it's not put directly as a question. You're again marketing yourself, branding yourself here, or marketing yourself here, or selling yourself here in a form of a question, and saying that, in my understanding, the job position requires all this. I just wanted to clarify because these are the skill sets that I have, and I would love to, bring it to the table or enhance this job position. So I just want to know if it is exactly what you are looking for. This is another way of asking the same question.
That's amazing, ma'am. That's awesome. I mean, I think these are some of the questions which you can ask to the interviewer, not only to get the information, but also to create an impression in a way that they would see that you are interested in working for the company. You have a genuine a piece of inclination towards what they are looking at. To give you a clear-cut indication of the ground reality, everyone is looking for a teachable candidate. Everyone is looking for someone who is ready to learn new things in the job role. So if your personality revolves around that, you are through.